Hi everybody, it's me, Susie Cadoozy. And I just did a podcast. I have a podcast, you guys. It's called the Cadoozy Cast. And you can get it on iTunes and you can get it at SueCostello.com. But I just talked to a girl who does improv. And the rule of improv is you always have to say yes and. You can't just say yes and you can't say no because then the action stops. And I was thinking, I think that's the key to life. One of the keys, I guess. Or maybe it is the key because I always either did all or nothing. I either did everything, or I did nothing because I couldn't handle it. Because I couldn't handle like figuring out what you wanted and what I wanted and what was right and what was wrong and how to take care of myself. Like, I guess the way I describe it is I didn't know where I ended and where you began. And so I would either just get balled over or I wouldn't do anything and I'd be shut down and angry. And I'm like, how do I live in the world? I want to be out around people. And so when she said yes and, I was like, oh, that's what you can do. You can say yes and. Yes and no. Like sometimes you can be in a relationship with somebody and be like, yes, I want to be in this relationship with you, but no, I don't want to do that. Oh my gosh, and we were talking about how anger is like the first go-to emotion, how it's the easiest emotion to go to. Like it's the first thing, and I don't understand it. And I think that people don't want to be angry. I honest to gosh believe that in my whole soul, that people don't want to be angry. They just don't know how to do it. If they go out, then people having all these, wants and needs for them and not being able to take care of themselves just makes them grumpy, so they just stay in. And they choose lonely. And then lonely makes them grumpy. So, my vlog for today is let's try to say yes and. Yes and. Do you want to do this? Yes, and I have to leave at a certain time. Yes, and I love you. Yes, and you look great today. Yes, and I am Susie Cadoozy, and I do what I want.